Welcome to the KPMG Startup Center of Excellence, where we transform challenges into opportunities. At KPMG, our mission is to help businesses reframe complex problems to unlock new forms of value. As a leading professional services firm, we bring deep expertise across industries, sectors, and technologies. To help you thrive in a rapidly changing market, we have established the Startup Center of Excellence. Our dedicated team leverages advanced methodologies to see beyond the present, identifying opportunities for exceptional results. The Startup Center of Excellence helps you explore the future, embrace disruption, find innovative solutions, and drive the adoption of your ideas. Our bespoke experiences are designed to propel your organization forward.
Founders can keep up with the dynamic regulatory landscape across Africa by engaging with a task consultant that has a deep understanding of the rules and regulation in that specific market, and KPMG comes highly recommended.
The key to unlocking this generation of private capital is about, firstly, how do we find an efficient way of connecting those seeking funding as well as those that are looking to provide the funding. The other key element is ensuring that there's good governance in place to make sure that there's comfort given to the funders that provide that funding.
Inclusive investments are those that target underserved communities or businesses owned by underrepresented groups. Integrating them into portfolios can be achieved in several ways. One approach is to seek funds specifically focused on inclusive investing. At KPMG, we can connect investors with such funds. Investors can explore impact investing, which focuses on generating positive social or environmental impact alongside financial returns.
Some of the key enablers that attract private equity investors into a particular country would be tax policy. So tax policy and assurance that taxes are not going to change every year is one of the key things that investors look at, and that would really, once you have a stable tax policy in a particular country, then that really gives investors confidence. So that, I think, for me is a critical enabler to growth of private investment in Africa.
Well, I believe family offices have the potential to play a transformative role in unlocking the private capital and driving economic growth across Africa. The considerations I've got in this regard is that they hold significant investable capital and they provide that patient capital, which is that longer term investment horizon than your traditional funds that come in with their 5 to 7 year horizons.
Compliance plays a critical role in accelerating investments in Africa by creating a stable, transparent, and predictable business environment.
For me, unlocking the next generation of private capital means essentially creating the enabling environment to attract capital or assets that is not available on the public market.
On investor-funded dynamics, I think the power will always shift or lean towards the investors, given that they have the resources to power you. Unless maybe you have the founders have a very compelling team composed of guys who've done it before and done it successfully. That's the only way we can balance those skills.
I would say the regulatory environment for investors is now set against the most unpredictable economic and operational backdrop ever. In large measure, regulatory agendas have been reprioritized rather than completely rewritten. A proactive approach to compliance and risk management will enable investors and founders to mitigate potential compliance issues presented by the diverse and evolving African markets.
Investor and founder dynamics is that most of the times in the Kenyan ecosystem, a lot of investors come into Kenya and they expect to get return on investment in an instant. But this is not the case because the Kenyan ecosystem is very different from the Silicon Valley, and we're in the Silicon Savannah, and most of our startups take time to grow. So I think this can better be addressed through aligning our needs and aligning the founders and the investors' needs.
Empowerment.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.